Good morning, my name is Tomasz Witek, and today I wanted to talk about summer of 2019 Ottawa real estate market numbers. We're going to talk about residential average sale prices, residential sales, we're going to talk about condo averages, and we're going to talk about the inventory for the past 3 months. But before we get into that, let's talk about the expectations, the fall expectations, fall of 2019 expectations, and the expectations for 2020. Looks like Bank of Canada most likely is going to reduce their interest rates. Last Wednesday they held interest rates stable, but the overall world trend is actually going into negative trends, which means the central banks are actually lending the money to the banks basically for free. So it looks like for the past basically now 2 years, the inventory has been low, the prices have been increasing in both property classes, in both residential and condominium class. And this trend most likely is going to continue. We're going to have a strong market in the fall, and we're going to have a strong market in 2020. That's just my prediction based on various factors in the economy. What can have big impact is the elections, as well as the China and US trade wars. Let's see what happens with that. But those things aside, the Ottawa real estate market is really strong, and it's continuing to be so into the next year. If you like this video, smash a like, make a comment. Maybe there's something else we could talk about. There are various statistical analysis that I could do here. So leave me a comment and see what I can do next week. Okay, so let's go into June, July, August of 2019. For the residential average sales in 2018 in June, we had 449,402, and in 2019 we had 500,716. So we went above the million. We went above the $500,000 mark for the residential averages in Ottawa. This is an increase of 11.4%. Now in July of 2018, this value dropped to 441, 449, and in 2019 the value was at 487, 308, which is an increase of 10%. Now this is when we were comparing July 2018 to July 2019, and same here, August 2018 to August 2019. In 2018 the average was 433, 760, and in 2019 484, 920, which is an increase of 11.8%. So you can see the 3 months were pretty stable. You got 11.4, 10.4, 11.8. So on average about 10.7 or so increase that we had over the summer of 2018. For the residential sales in 2018 was 1611, 2019 1612, so a slight increase. In July 2018 we had 1,231, and then in July 2019 we had 1,382, which is an increase of 12.3%. In August 2018 we had 1,185, and 2019 we had even 1,300, which is an increase of 9.7%. So for the number of sales, June was pretty stable. July we had increase of 12.3% when you compare July 2018 to 2019, and then 9.7% in August. For the condo average sale prices, in June 2018 we had 295.14. In June 2019 we had 308,482, which is an increase of 6.2%. In July 2018 we had 280,560, and in July 2019 we had just shy below 300,000 mark, which is an increase of 6.8%. In August 2018, we had 277.31, and in August 2019, we had 308.781. So we went up considerably. Basically, June and August it was the same. It was almost the same average for the condo prices. This is an increase of 11.5%. So August, which was a huge increase when you compare August 2018 to 2019. In terms of condo number of sales, in June 2018 we had 453, June 2019 we had 493, July we had 374, July of 2019 we had 460, then August 2018 we had 396, August 2019 we had 431. So this is all positive increases. Look at this, 8.8 in June, 23% in July, and 8.8 in August. In terms of sales, July dominated this year. Okay. Now another important statistics. I have not done this statistic in the previous videos, but I think it's important to see the inventory, and the inventory that you have June, July, and August. The actual trend. This trend is almost the same starting from January of 2019, and it's almost the same in 2018. So look at this. This is residential, and this is residential row, and this is condo row. You have 2019 versus 2018, 2019, 2018, 2019, 2018 for June, July, and August. So in 2019 we had 3,036 listings at the end of June. In 2018 we had 3,900 listings at the end of June, which is a decrease of minus 22.2%. July 2,986. In July of 2018 it was 3,777, which is a decrease of almost 21%. In August of 2019 we had 2,758, and in August of 2018 we had 3,548, which is also a decrease of 22.3% in listings. And condo, it's the same throughout. Look at this, 43%, 42% in July, and 44% in August. This is comparing June, July, August of 2019 to June, July, August of 2018. So basically it's throughout the board. It's hovering around 33% for the residential category and 43% for the condo category. So this is as if 50% of condo listings were missing, whereas a year ago we had 1,336. This is why prices are going up. There's less inventory. So it's quite important to understand the statistics and trends. And another trend I can easily do is for your particular neighborhood. So if you're thinking of selling this fall or 2020, please give me a call and we can sit down and discuss. I appreciate you watching. Please share the video, smash me a like, and make a comment and subscribe so that you can receive future real estate related content. Thank you, appreciate it.